Hey y'all, what's up? It's Stranda Leaves and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another late night repot. Alright, so I was looking at my cabinet and I noticed a bunch of anthurium that I wanted to repot, but then I also noticed something even wilder. Some of the anthurium that I wanted to repot, I was waiting for leaves to harden off, but they're already starting to push new leaves just as the leaf barely finished hardening off. So I feel like it's really now or never at this point. Let me quickly show y'all what I'm gonna repot and then we'll just go ahead and do it. So first I have my Fort Sherman, seed grown Fort Sherman that I got from the Green Escape. This is the most recent leaf on the plant that I have. She's nice, she's looking good, but literally she just finished hardening off. This was the leaf I grew before. Here's this one, and then this is what the roots are growing at the bottom, but here's what the roots are looking like. And because I know that I want to take this out into the ambient world, I feel like the smartest thing for me to do right now is going to be to like get it into a larger pot. So I'm going to jump it up depending on what its roots look like from this current size into either like something about this size or something about this size. But I feel like I might do this one to be on the safe side because it's going to stay in the cabinet, and then when it transitions out I will transition it out by putting it into this so that it maintains moisture. The next one I have to repot is my Hoffmanii by Pap Red Sinus. This is the leaf I showed y'all at the start of 12 Days of Christmas that was hardening off. She is gorgeous. I mean, wow. I am in love with this plant, like so bad, so bad. This is it. I'm gonna up pot it because she's actually already starting to push a new leaf, which is, babe, oh my god. The next one that I'm gonna up pot is my Crystal Pap. So this is the bigger one of the two, but this leaf, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up stunting this leaf by up potting it, but it's not soft. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's not hard per se. But I think it's time. It's time because the roots are really ODing and it's time for me to see like a huge size, significant size jump for this one. Next, I have my, what is this? This is my Mag by AOS Carla from Phyto Rot. Y'all would have seen this plant in my 12 Days of Christmas series. This is the leaf that I had on it before. Yes, this was the one that was coming out and expanding. This one looks freaking stunning. But it's still a bit soft, but because I already see it swelling up, I am almost certain that by the time this like hardens off completely, it's just going to start pushing the next leaf, and I just don't want to end up in the same position I ended up in it with it the last time, which was that when this one finished hardening off and it was actually hard to the touch, it was already putting out a new leaf. Next, I have a situation that looks critical, but I swear it's not. And this is my Lux by Crystal. So there are two in this pot and I'm just going to separate them, put them into separate pots. I don't foresee them getting sized up significantly, if at all. I'm going to keep them in pretty conservative pots just to be safe. Next, I have my Dark Phoenix by Magnificum. So these two leaves were pretty much like very humongous jumps from the leaf that it was coming from previously, which is this one here. So huge jumps, but obviously between these two, they're about the same size, and that's likely because it really does need to be up potted. This one I'm going to put it in a much larger pot. We are going to boat mode it. So probably this one, these two here are going to probably see this most significant jump in pot size. And then finally, I have my Hoffmanii hybrid. I just, I thought about it, I sat on it, and I said I want to take this one out of the cocoa mix it's in. I will say that this will be the last one I do, simply because, fun fact, I have run out of perlite. Haha. So I've run out of perlite. So if this one, yeah, this one will be last. Actually, will it? Because I think I see, oh gosh, I think I see it swelling up to try to put out a new leaf. We'll see. We're gonna hope, because this is what I have here in terms of substrate. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and bring the camera down and get into it. So I am going to start off, oh my God, I'm gonna start off with my dark phoenix because I think I might reuse the substrate because the plant doesn't seem to be negatively reacting to it. Wow. I don't know if I should take some of this. It looks like there's no roots growing in one section. Not me saying I don't know if I should take it apart while also taking it apart. Love that for me. This is probably not the best thing for me to do while it's putting out a new leaf, but what can I say? I live life on the edge. This is probably not the best thing to do, and I hope that this doesn't mean this leaf is gonna fall off. It might just, though. It might just. And really and truly, would it be wrong? No, it wouldn't be. I'm ODing, but sometimes we do that, y'all. Sometimes we do that. So this root ball, if I hold the pot that it was in, yeah, I would never have potted that in there. So I feel good. I'm going to put it in here with a layer of leca. I am just like mixing some of the substrate with the substrate that it was in already. Because again, like I said, I'm reusing it because it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. I just want it to be in a bigger pot and hopefully see some size jump as a result of that. You know what? I actually need to take a chill pill and actually take out way more of the substrate, because what I should be doing, because the stem is so long on this one, which let me just show y'all. If you see, the stem is so long on this one, I feel like I need to take off some of the older leaves. That's one. Is this the newest one? Am I wilding out? Oopsie, I made a poopsie. Oh no, we should take that one off. Yeah, so sorry, friends. And I need to make it so that I can squash. Yeah, come down. It's a big piece of freaking rock. Okay. Oopsie. And essentially what I'm trying to do is get the, hopefully y'all can see, but I'm basically trying to get more of, like, as much of the stem in as I can, because I want the stem to be able to, like, the roots to be able to make contact. What is it? The root node, the nodes, the little axillary roots, the aerial roots, the something, those roots. I want them to make contact with the substrate. So I'm just trying to get the rest of the stem in. I think I achieved that. Yeah, there's still like one above, but I think if I just put a little bit of substrate, and I'm wondering, do I even need to keep even this root, this leaf? Yeah, I just took it off. I think leaving it as these two will be just fine. And I'm just gonna pot those in, and I'm just trying to make sure that the substrate, there we go. So this is what we're left with, a 2-leafer. Prayers up. I'm also gonna try to move through these pretty quickly because it is late and I wanna rest, but I couldn't go to bed looking at how these plants were looking. So next we're just gonna do the crystal mag, or should we do, I think these all have like cocoa and stuff in them. So I think what I wanna do is do the, what is this? The mag by AOS Carla. See, here's my thing too. I can't even, there we go. Okay, this is nicely rooted. So we're just gonna, it's also very moist. Shout out to me, keeping the substrate moist, friends. So I'm gonna just take all this off, and then I'm just gonna mix it in with what I got. This looks like it's literally straight up tree fern. Like, wow. OMG, I guess. I don't know. This is very tree fern heavy. Something I'm noticing too, I wonder like, ooh, I just pulled off a whole root. So here are the roots on it. It looks good. I don't see any rot. I kind of want to use half of what they already have. I just need something to kind of dispose of things in, because transparently there's just a bit, it's a bit much. I just want to keep some of it just so that it's not shocked. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of theirs and a little bit of mine. And I know that that does not stop whatever cross-contamination, something. I know, but this plant has been inside of the, whatchamacallit, what's that thing called? The cabinet with its fellow friends. This might not even be big enough. Oh, damn. I'm realizing that this could low-key go in a much bigger one. I need something like in between. Hold on. Okay, but am I wildin'? Maybe, but I'm gonna do it. Maybe, but I'm gonna do it though. Maybe, but I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm wildin'. All right, so I hit my little leca layer. I might as well just, I'm gonna use only a little bit. Here I go. We just stretched it, you know? We did. Let me make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. I also want to get this out of my face because I just don't want to see that. But yeah, this, I don't know. I like having anthurium has also made it so that I actually enjoy repots. It feels more rewarding. Oh, okay. I am going to take off some of the little baby leaves though. This is also just, again, similar concept with the Fort Sherman, is just I want to be able to get the stem as deep in as possible. Yeah, this leaf is probably gonna have a little damage after this, but that just kind of is what it is, bro. It really is what it is. Now let me just make sure, because something I notice sometimes with my anthurium repots is I will literally have like a gap, just hella air, just bare root in the pot. So I do just want to make sure. Don't want it to be completely tight, but there we go. So here's what she's looking like. It kind of looks silly for now, but I swear I think it's for the greater good, y'all. It's for the greater good. She's so pretty. Stop. Y'all can't even tell me she's not so pretty. Oh, you know what? Because I will be out here forgetting tags, see? And then I'll be upset down the line. So let's make sure we put the tags back. Okay, bet. So this is working for me really well. Let's check this one out. So this is one of my crystal mags. I already up potted the other one, but this one has more roots and was in a little bit of a, oh God, please, in a bit of a bigger pot. And this I can also tell clearly was in a cocoa mix. Like it has tree fern, but also it has cocoa. So yeah, I am gonna take off all the substrate from this as much as I can, because I am gonna move away for my anthurium using the cocoa coir, only because I can't rule it out. And the other day, I don't even remember, but the other day, Sherry from Sherry's Leaves, shout out to Sherry, commented on one of my videos and was like talking about my Hoyas. And while I don't, like I want to be like, no, hella, like it's definitely not that. I can't be fully sure. And some of my anthurium are showing some weird, some weird signs. So because of that, I am just kind of like, okay, well, let me make sure I'm not, wrong. I just took those leaves off, but that's just because we don't have space for all those leaves. I'm gonna have to do some major rearranging once I put stuff back in. Okay, but if I put this in something like that, that's gonna get big quickly. let me determine what everything can fit into. That's probably important. That is probably important. All right, what is this? This is that dark phoenix. Let me make sure I put my tags with the right plants. All right, so here's my dark phoenix. Oh, this is dry. Oh my God. Yeah, this one, it needed an up pot because, oh my God. And then two, it literally is dry, but I swear to y'all, I just watered it recently. Like this received a watering recently within the week. For sure within the week. So she definitely needs to move on up. Also, these giant pieces of bark are killing me. Yeah, she's got a really robust root system. Like if I was feeling zesty, I could move her into ambient. Like honestly, I could move most of the ones that are getting large pots into ambient. There's also one that I am probably going to move out into ambient though, because I value these ones a bit more and I want to see them do well. First, this one for sure, I think has to go inside of a pot that size. Fantastic. These up pots are so much bigger than I planned. Christ. Also, these like pots with the slits are so annoying. They like ripping the roots, child. Okay, this is the Hoffmanii by Pap Red Sinus. Okay. Everything is just falling away. I also like Anthurium repots too, y'all, because they're so, the stuff just be falling right off. It just fall off. You don't gotta do too much. Boom. Roots be free. Simple. Easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. All right. See? Everybody getting into a big pot. Wowzers. That, what they say, that escalated quickly. That really escalated quickly. Okay. Do we have enough leca? Yes. We want to. Do we have enough mix? I believe so. Let's see what's going to be up real quick with these. Matter of fact, let me not even do that yet before I pot these up. So I'm going to put leca layers in all of the bottoms of these and then get to it. All right, so starting with the crystal mag, and actually for the sake of fun, I'm taking off all of the small seedling leaves. Don't need them. I'm just gonna even out my leca layer, throw in some mix at the bottom there, and then I'm just gonna keep putting in substrate, which now that I'm doing this, I'm like, good thing that you didn't unpot everything. So I don't think I have enough. And I really don't have any perlite, which is kind of sad, such a sad case. Genuinely. Okay. Boom. That's one. That's the crystal mag. Like if I just had a little bit of perlite. And I guess I don't really need to use the small perlite, but it makes me feel safe, okay? It makes me feel safe. And I'm just like, dang, do I have none for real? Like zero? Zilch? They say nada? Because I don't even think, oh my God. What's the next? I wouldn't even have enough to do this next one here. Now that I took the substrate off, I'm gonna have to make something happen. Here. Okay. This is the Dark Phoenix Magnificum. And as always with my Anthurium repots, not me saying as always, like I've been doing this my whole life, But with my anthurium repots, I water them in with Myco. Oh my God, I could not remember. Okay, I'm about to literally see if I can scrounge up any perlite to use for just to make enough mix. Okay, so we're just gonna, prayers up, and we're gonna just omit the small perlite. I think it should be fine, even without the small perlite. Also don't have horticultural charcoal, but I don't think that's necessary right now either. And my thing is, I could always, people would say, you could just wait until you get all those things. But I also know I can't because time is of the essence. I'm gonna do an order though. Probably literally after I after I stop recording. But yeah, sorry, let me mix this in. I'm wondering if I should take the mix out of one of them to kind of incorporate into this. You know what I'm saying? Just so it could stretch stuff out. Okay. Boom. Now we can keep going. This has to be enough. If it's not, Godspeed, honestly and truly, because I don't have any other orchiata left to even try to make anything remotely kind of sort of work. It cracked me up. I crack me all the way up. I really thought I would only be recording this for 30 minutes, and now we're at 37 minutes. That's great. All right. The next one that I'm gonna do. Oh my God, y'all, get up on that. She is looking freaking stunning. I can't even believe. Oh gosh. What's killing me is that there's not even a red crystal, which, wow. Wowzers. The color. I am just trying to, I should just take off, I don't know. I feel like any ugly leaves, why are you even keeping them? And I know that, something, oh shoot. Oopsie. That leaf is going to be, the new leaf is going to be messed up. Oopsie doopsie. Oh well. But yeah, I just smushed it. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm not of the camp that I have to take the ugly leaves off. If it's not looking good, you got to come off. There's literally a pile of leaves here. They're growing new leaves, and the new leaves look good. So, boom. This is really chaotic. This is so chaotic. Okay. Now, I don't even, girl, put the tags back in. You will forget. All right. I just need to take this off. Take off this little soil. I've been keeping this one so moist. It's actually wild. It's very wild. Now, all of these little yellowing leaves, they do have to go. Yep. Now we are separating. Boom. So those are two separate plants. I mean, they technically could go in bigger pots. They more than technically could. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the bigger pot, even though I literally know that I don't have endless amounts of substrate. So I would bring it down to being a one leafer, but I feel like that's a little dangerous for the size that it's at. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm also not gonna pot it really high. That way I can just add substrate to the top and pull leaves off as it gets a little bit bigger. So that's one of the crystal luxes, or lux crystal. All right. And then a little bit of mix. We are going to take off any, and leave it with that second one there. And boom. Just like that. We're good to go on that one. I do just need to make another tag, but they're twins, so I'll remember for now. And I don't have any other larger Lux hybrids, so I should be good for now. And then finally, we have this baby here, which I'm wondering if I'm just gonna bring it into ambient. We'll see. Based on the size that this ends up being, I might literally just bring it to ambient. I have made such a mess here. It's killing me. It's killing me. But that's what brooms and vacuums are for, friends. That is exactly what that is for. Okay, this is that Hoffmanii hybrid. So this is a Hoffmanii by Red Gunsel. And I'm just taking, everything is just falling away. Yeah, hindsight is really, what they say, 2020. I didn't even have to put this in here. That's annoying, but that's okay. I need to put that in there. Yeah, because what I will do with anything that has cocoa in it, I'm not throwing it out because tree fern is expensive. I'd rather just mix it right on into my aroid mix for any of my like remaining philodendron, which are not to plenty, but there are not many of them, but they're here. So here's the roots. The roots on this one are looking fantastic, actually. Like fantastic. This is actually really ready for the test of big boat mode. I low-key want to be low-key insane and put it into this big pot. Yeah, I mixed the leca and the perlite just so I could have enough. I'm gonna actually do something wild, and I think I'm gonna bring this into ambient. Am I bugging out? Probably. I lied. I'm not going to bring it into ambient. I'm actually going to let it root first. I'm not even going to take off any more leaves. But I do need to make just a little bit more mix. Yeah, I think this should be fine. It's probably not like the most ideal for me, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. And doing this on my most resilient, I feel fine. Almost done there. I'm not even holding this thing steady in. Oh gosh, I just had a feeling, bro. I just had a feeling that it wasn't gonna be enough. This large perlite is just gonna have to carry me through. That was a big up hot, but I think it'll be fine. All right, y'all, thank you so much for joining another late night repot. I hope y'all enjoyed. There was really no vibe, no theme, etc. I just want to show y'all this freaking plant one more time because stop it. Like, she is looking amazing and I'm so proud of her. And yeah, I'm going to water these all in with Myco and then hope for the best. And I'm going to debate whether or not I want to bring this out into ambient or not. I feel like it could do fine out here, but at the same time, I don't want to lose it. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, talk to me in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.